Now, about 120 runners from the capital region ran the Boston Marathon today. And our Jennifer Lukey has been speaking with some of them by phone and by email since just minutes after the explosions happened earlier today. Jen joins us now live from the newsroom in
Well, they're shaken and exhausted, but they are grateful for the fact they came out of this physically unscathed. As you said, 120 local runners qualified for the Boston Marathon. It is believed that they are all okay and accounted for tonight. Less than an hour ago, I met up with John Golden of Slingerlands. He is a member of the Hudson Mohawk Road Runners Club. He finished the marathon about an hour before the explosions. He met his fiance and his parents at the finish line, and they were headed back to the hotel when the bombs went off. He still had a friend on the course at the time who had not completed the race. He says through text messages, phone calls, and social media, he was able to get in touch with her to make sure she was okay and the others in his running group that he traveled with. But knowing how close they all came to disaster and seeing the city of Boston in chaos and such horrific things around them, they tell me that they needed to leave as soon as they could.
Dee was right there, and where my parents were standing really close to where it all happened, so just completely surreal. The direction we got from, stay inside from the governor and the police commissioner in Boston, say don't congregate in groups, stay inside, kind of really very unnerving. Then we heard another bomb had gone off over at JFK Library, so we just let's get out of Boston and come home.
All I can do is my hearts go out to all those people that were standing nearby when it happened, that got injured when it happened, that lost lives. It's devastating. It's heartbreaking. You have to move forward. You can't let it stop you. It's like when there's a plane crash. You can't not get on a plane. You just have to go with it and hope that, things are going to be okay. We're both doing New York City in the fall, so we're hoping that, there's going to be obviously stricter security due to this one, I'm sure, but you move on.
Now, John and Dee both say that getting out of Boston actually wasn't a problem. It was traffic heading into the city that was clogged following the bombings. Dozens, if not hundreds, of emergency vehicles and workers trying to do everything they could to help those who were injured. So again, to reiterate, we know that about 120 local runners from the capital region qualified for the Boston Marathon, all accounted for, we're told, and safe. Some of them are home in their beds here in the capital region tonight. Others decided to wait it out in Boston for the evening until there is a clearer picture of just how this all happened. Dory.